definitely what I did for this Minnesota scene. It's like they scared to say it. They don't want to say it. They feel like they get put in that box like, oh, you mess with bro now. Oh, you this and that. It's either that or hate. 100%. It's like
it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it.
I understand the thing about trying to pull Minnesota together, but at the same time, I be like, he is a podcaster. He is he's really for this Minnesota hip hop shit. So when it comes to the shit like No Jumper, like all this shit, they ask the questions that people scared to ask, or they put you in a position where they want to see, want to hear what you got to say.
That's a fact.
So I be like, why y'all mad at the same shit he doing, but y'all congratulate the rest of these people? Like, is it just because he from out here? Like,
good thing the shit don't bug me.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. All right, you ready? Let's get into it. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show, live on Lake Street. I'm your host, Jake Bearcloth, a.k.a. Podcast Poppy. Follow me everywhere at Jake Bearcloth1. Follow us everywhere at Live on Lake Street. We got a real life. They say I say this about everybody.
Yeah.
But today, I'm for real. We got a real life legend in the building today. Ladies and gentlemen, we got DB the Rasta. Finally, we got DB the Rasta on Live on Lake Street. So we got a lot to talk about.
No, for
because
sure.
you've been. I think the last time we spoke, at least on mic, was 3 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
When I did the Wiseman show.
Yep.
Before
And that was legendary too. Shit, we had that was
for
a
sure.
I had to run that back actually. That was a phenomenal interview.
For sure. I saw when you posted it. I appreciate that too and everything.
For sure. So all right. So I'm trying to think of where we want to start. As a matter of fact, first of all, I just want to say, I see you out here. You're shining. You're looking like a real life celebrity.
Man.
And it's cool to watch.
Yeah.
I think it's cool to see. It's dope to see you out here moving around. I see you in spots like Dubai and just riding camels and
I've been a few spots, man. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to enjoy life.
And I see that, and I think
man.
it's dope.
Blessed.
I want that to be. I don't want that to go unnoticed. That maybe you weren't doing music for a while, but we could see what you were doing.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's dope.
Now, the crazy thing is I was still doing music.
For sure.
I just wasn't putting nothing out.
Exactly.
But I was recording daily. Like,
how could you not? How could you not be inspired by all the shit you were doing, all the places you were going, singing, all that?
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to be careful how we attack some of these topics, some of these subjects, because they say that I be fucking up the street politics in St. Paul. That's the accusations.
They say you fuck it up everywhere.
Everywhere. Well, yeah, I mean, St. Paul is really the only place that people seem to have like a real anger issue with me. Like, how are you gonna give the platform to a rat? How are you gonna do this? How you like that type of shit? And it's like I'm not in the streets.
No,
I don't have to abide by those rules. I get that I need to walk a certain line with it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I understand that, and I feel like I toe that line pretty well. But like you were just saying before, it's like it's my job to ask the questions. Whoever's sitting in that chair, it's up to them how they answer them.
Yeah, for sure.
And they don't have to answer them at all.
Yeah.
You ain't got to say anything if you don't want to. You can plead the fifth, however you want to do it. But it is the shit that people want to know about. So,
Definitely.
It's my job to ask. It's my job to talk about it. But, so I guess I'm trying to think of where to start here. Let's start with the album.
Yeah.
Golden Tears.
Mm-hmm.
The album is out.
Yeah.
When was the last body work you dropped?
Oh shit.
Prior to
was
this
that was it no, it wasn't Being Broke is not an option. Damn, I didn't drop so much shit. I gotta look at my phone. And
how about
check.
just how long ago was it?
Oh, how long? Shit, probably 3 years ago.
Okay, so it's been a 3 year hiatus.
For sure.
What was going on in the 3 years?
Really just life shit.
Yeah.
Life shit, man. Just life shit. Mainly I focus mainly on my kids. Like you feel me? Mainly on my children and you feel me? And really just life, man.
Yeah.
Like just life. I just stumbled across some little shit and just felt like it wasn't time for me to actually put no music out. But on top of that, to be honest, I was getting overwhelmed with that shit. Like, I love rapping, but I was getting overwhelmed. Like, when you spend so much money and you put so much hard work and dedication to that shit, and
we got to take a quick break. We got to talk about the Kitchen by Bake brand. I know that anytime I find myself over on the south side of Minneapolis, I head over to the Kitchen by Bake brand because I'm obsessed with the butter sauce stuffed turkey legs. Maybe you like the Fruity Pebble French toast. Maybe you like the chicken wings. All I know is anytime I'm live on Lake Street, I'm going to visit the Kitchen by Bake brand. It's located inside the Global Market at 920 East Lake Street. So as soon as you're done with this episode, get up off the couch and go over and visit Kitchen by Bake brand and get you something to eat.
it takes you places that you thought you wasn't going to be able to get. Well, let me take that back because I always knew where I was going to be where I'm at. But just when you do so much, and you put so much effort into it and you're not where you want to be, you kind of be like, all right, man, like these other companies is paying the bills, not rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of got overwhelmed. And I'm like, man, I'm a rap, but I ain't just finna even put no music out. So I kind of just took a step back from putting music out. But I was recording daily though.
You see that with the biggest artists.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, like, let's look at the biggest example, Hove.
Yeah.
Why would he rap? Things are going well in every other aspect of his life. Why would you rap?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Hove at that point though where, shit, I mean, he don't got to rap, so he just kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but I understand what you're saying though.
Rap
for sure.
don't pay his bills at all. Obviously, it's the biggest example. Obviously, the highest scale example. But
no, rap probably still paying his bills. I mean, his other ventures definitely paying it.
New music.
New music.
New
Okay.
music.
For sure.
Yeah, of course, the back catalog is still doing fine.
No, for sure.
But the new music, there's no reason there's not really other than inspiration. There's not really a reason for him to ever rap again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
obviously, we want him to, obviously, but
yeah,
you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into this. This is a funny subject to me. So, about a year ago, probably my most controversial interview was somebody that you recommended. So we had Dub J up here.
Yeah.
And on your recommendation, and then he tried to downplay you in the interview.
Tell me about it.
So, I guess for one, what made you recommend him? And then two, were you surprised by what he said about you?
I wasn't really surprised. I mean, I was a little surprised on the hating shit he was saying.
Yeah.
Because anybody who know me, like even just know the music, they know he came up here and just lied. He fronted his mood the whole rip. Okay. You feel me? Yep. So it's like, and I'm glad you said that though, because I wanted to put you kind of on the spot just a little bit.
Yeah, please do.
Only reason he was here is because my recommendation, correct?
Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, yeah.
You guys has never ever thought about ever interviewing this man. You never even heard his music. He asked you that.
Wasn't on my radar.
100%.
Yeah.
So I just want to get that out the way. Like, this is facts though, but this what
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. So
exactly.
yeah.
This what I get for showing love though.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I wasn't tripping. You feel me? But so how that came about was everybody, how you were saying, how St. Paul was saying when y'all first started, they kept saying that y'all wasn't putting no St. Paul artists on this platform,
which was cap,
or wasn't enough, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So everybody hit me up because they know my relationship with Chief, and of course they saw me on your show and the Wiseman show before, so they like, man, look, bro, you a big name, man. Woo woo. Hit bro number up, man. Ask him why they ain't got nobody from St. Paul on there. I'm like, all right, bet. So, I could pull the receipts up. It's still in the inbox. When I wrote what I say, hey, everybody from St. Paul hitting me up saying y'all need to get St. Paul people on the platform. Yep. These are some recommendations that I say.
Okay.
And I had to go to it and see. But I named a bunch of people. Like, I named Not Only Dank Smoke. I named Tarzan. Almost everybody who I named B Money, Ski. I named everybody. So I'm like, everybody that I named, y'all basically had up here, and then
or tried at least.
Yeah, or tried, so, and I ain't want to be biased, you know what I'm saying? They from a different hood, you feel me? But I'm for Minnesota. Yeah. So to me, I don't care what hood you from. Like, if you a representation of your area and you from Nepal and this a platform that we pushing Minnesota on, I'm gonna recommend you, So I was like, hey, I threw him on the list, like, hey, y'all should probably get Dub J, you know what I'm saying? Like. And he came up here and just fronted his move and looked at like the clown. So,
yeah. So I'll be honest with you. You're 100%. You're right. Sure. I mean, I knew who he was, like his name. Yeah. I didn't know anything about him, but to me, sometimes those are fun interviews because I get a chance to know about you with everybody else, right? So, and sometimes those can be the most exposing interviews as well, because the people that do know you, they sat there and watched you, like you said, in front of your whole move.
Man, literally.
I didn't know that's what he was doing, and then that interview went crazy because of the shares, because everybody was sharing it saying
Because he was talking about me.
everybody's sharing it saying why they got rats on the platform.
I mean that too, but
I ain't know what. And I'm like,
anyway,
shit.
and I ain't gonna lie, in the way y'all put it up, but like I say, I don't mind. Like y'all did the side by side. Yeah, Chief definitely, because Chief know the politics. Chief know how to get clickbait.
Sure.
I give Chief that.
For
He
sure.
know how to get some clickbait.
Yep.
Like you feel me? So he
I
did the
seen
side
that.
by side thing. You feel me? And of course, everybody who know me, know him. You know what I'm saying? Know the areas. They gonna click on it because they want to see. But yeah, when he sat up here and said what he said, I was just like, come on, man, You knew. I mean, you said you didn't know at first, but you knew he was from his move from the jump. Soon as he said, "I don't get paid for my music,"
That was crazy to me.
like
I don't,
ridiculous.
what did I even say back to him? I don't even remember.
I think you were just letting him talk.
I think I probably
you,
was.
You was probably in just disbelief.
Yeah. I mean, either that or I was like, are you sure?
Like,
Like, are you sure?
Literally, like
Because
you
what
know,
he just
so
said, you're just a street guy, right? That's it.
he basically said, "Damn, I kind of forgot. I did watch it though. I ain't gonna lie, I watched the interview, but he said I'm popping on some hood shit or something like that.
Yep.
Which in my mind, it's like, I mean, shit. Should you not be popping in your hood?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they got the saying where you're supposed to get your city first. You know, I don't believe that shit
Not
no
anymore.
more.
Definitely
Yeah.
not anymore.
Not at all.
That might
Like,
used to be the case.
I
but
feel
not
like you
anymore.
get big everywhere else, and then your city jump behind you, especially when they ain't behind you from the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, long story short, he came up here, faked this whole move, like looked at like the clown he is and shit. Is what it is.
He should
Like,
come back.
He ain't gonna have shit to say. I mean, what do you?
No, but this time I'll have some new shit to say.
You
though.
didn't even go listen to his music after he told you who he was.
I think I listened to a couple songs.
What was they?
I don't remember.
Exactly.
I don't remember.
Exactly.
I don't remember. And I don't. But now I sound like I'm being disrespectful. I don't know Dub J. I don't have any problem with Dub J.
I don't really think you listened to his music. I think you.
I
tried to
did.
be
I know
cool.
I did. I did listen to at least one song. 'Cause
Where'd
he
you
had-
find it?
I think he sent it to me. I think he sent it to me.
Man, he ain't even got your email. You didn't leave
Nah,
him your email.
I think he sent it to me on Facebook.
Oh, all right.
I think he did.
Man. All right.
I think he did.
Okay.
I might be wrong.
Now you faking your move.
No, I'm dead ass serious. I think he said because I think he asked me about a song. He asked me about a song. Have you heard this? And I was like, no, I don't think so. And then he sent it to me. And I clicked on it.
Never got another play after though.
No, it did not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
I probably didn't even listen all the way through.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Well,
that
yeah,
was,
man. Golden Tears out right now, man.
Yeah.
Go get that album, man.
So, but here's the one thing that I've noticed about. So now we probably have more St. Paul artists on here than Minneapolis artists, or surrounded. At this point, it's close. At this point,
Probably. I feel like I mean, I don't really sit and count, but I feel like Minneapolis have more
They do.
artists than
they do
St.
for
Paul.
sure. They
Like,
do.
yeah.
But let's be real. No disrespect to Minneapolis, but St. Paul got the ones that are kind of got the motion for the more motion. I mean, especially if you talk about the guy that has the most motion, seemingly, and Skeet.
Nah, for sure. Skeet definitely. Him.
Yeah, he is.
For sure.
I'm nervous for Skeet because I think, especially in 2023, when somebody puts out those allegations, we don't care if it's true or not. I shouldn't say we, but people don't care. It's once that's on your body, you lose support.
I don't know nothing about it, man. I don't get into street politics on the podcast.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it doesn't lose anything for me.
No, for sure.
Bro's talent. Bro is incredibly
No,
talented.
definitely. I mean, I heard about it, but like I say, I don't know. I don't know the details to even get into it, to be honest.
I don't really
Like,
either.
yeah.
I don't even know what I looked at. So 400 people sent it to me.
Of course. You know how it is, especially when you doing something great, it's always gonna be 1,000 people trying to take you down. That's just
Yeah.
it come with this. So
Yeah, I think, it just, I do feel like the motion seems to have slowed down a bit since then. And I hate that. I could be wrong. Could be perspective, but
I mean, I don't know. He just dropped a video
He
like
did.
yesterday.
Yeah.
And
I posted it
I
within like
saw
an hour
it
of it
getting
dropping.
reshared like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like what people's looking at is they're trying to see is this momentum gonna be at the 762 drop, and that's like the craziest drop he got. It's hard to top your craziest song.
True.
You feel me? So every motion after that, if it don't top that, is gonna look a little slowed up. But I also understand
That's
what
a
you're
valid
saying
point.
too.
That's a valid point. Yeah, I just hate this era. We're in this era of people like over glorifying the word snitch and rat. It's like people that don't really even have shit to do with the streets even.
Yeah.
You know, it's like even people coming to me like, why are you having it's like, I'm having a person. If they got something on their body, that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I feel like as far as the platform goes, that definitely should be separated. That shouldn't be on you.
Yeah.
You know, but
I'm Jake Faircloth, not 1090 Jake. I'm a different Jake. Like that's not me.
But I feel like they put you in it because when you ask the questions in their mind, they're like, you're putting yourself in it.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, so that's how they look at it. Like I told you, plenty of people was like, man, to me about you. And I'm like, nah, I feel like you cool. He can ask any question you want. It's about how you answer it.
Well, I appreciate you having my back on that.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
and I don't expect that from anybody. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you meet me, you know, I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I don't want anybody to get hurt by anything that's said. And as far as I know, it hasn't happened.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But you know, we've definitely had people up here that don't get along and they spoke about each other and shit like that. But I feel like for the most part, it just stays with the music.
Yeah.
For the most part, I mean,
I guess it's good for the publicity.
yeah. I mean, it can be. It definitely
Like,
can be.
It's always negative shit is always good. I don't necessarily want to put good behind negative, but negative stuff will get you the attention that most people seeking. That's basically what happens.
Unfortunately, that is what sells. At least on the internet, that's what sells
For
for sure.
sure.
And that's where we all live. Apparently, is on the internet. So,
Man.
yeah. So, anyways, let's go back, man. I want to go back to like the start, kind of not the start of your journey, but I don't think you get the proper credit that you should. You don't get the flowers you deserve.
Yeah, I would say that.
And do you in your mind, is there a reason for that? All right, we got to take a quick break to discuss the most poppin'est nightclub in Minneapolis. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Is Gold Room. Whether it's popping out on a Friday night to see the likes of 50 Cent, Sexy Red, or pulling up on a Thursday night to hear some R&B music, chill out, have a drink, eat some wings, or dragging your hungover behind in on a Sunday for their unmatched brunch. There's no better place to be than Gold Room Nightclub, located at 528 Hennepin Ave, downtown Minneapolis, right across the street from the Mayo Clinic. Now back to the show.
I don't really know a valid reason. The only thing I could come up with is like most people hate me.
Is it hate or is it somewhat out of sight, out of mind? Because when you take a 3-year break from music, people do forget. I mean, people can forget to mention you in conversations you should be mentioned in.
I mean, yeah, that too. But overall, honestly, I feel like majority of people is a little nervous to mention me because of certain things. Like they might just be like, they homie might not like me, or this person might not like me, and they be like, well, if I say he good or I liked it that, or they don't even gotta like my music, just to acknowledge my grind and what I done did, and definitely what I done did for this Minnesota scene. It's like they scared to say it. They don't want to say it. They feel like they get put in that box like, oh, you mess with bro now. Oh, you this and that. It's either that or hate. 100%. It's like you either hate because you ain't doing what I'm doing, or I ain't got to where I got to, or you feel like you in some type of box where you gotta not like me. Like, so I feel like that's the only two things I come up with for real.
Because I think a lot of people, like let's say I sat down across from somebody and I just asked for like the St. Paul Rushmore, and then they didn't mention you. If I feel like most people, I'd be like, what about DB? They'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
DB, yeah, he's got to be up there. You know what I'm saying? So like I think there's an element of out of sight, out of mind, because you did take such a long break.
No, definitely
People
that
need
too.
to be reminded.
Yeah, no, definitely that too. I could say that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I was hearing all the St. Paul Rushmores, and I was surprised. I'm like, oh yeah, they definitely forgot, but I knew they'll wake back up eventually.
Who let you? I've done so many of these damn interviews. I can't even remember. Like, who did put you in their Rushmore? Who has properly given you your flowers? Obviously us.
Shoot, honestly, I don't even know. I don't think nobody did besides I don't know if Minnesota Code did a St. Paul Rushmore or not, but I remember he mentioned me and gave me my flowers. I appreciate that, Brody. Brody definitely kept it solid.
It's one of my all-time favorite.
I think for sure he was dropping gems. That's my dude. Like, yeah. And I think Lil Nuka, I think he
yep.
he mentioned me. I think Mac. Did y'all have Maxie?
Yep.
Yep. I think Maxie mentioned me.
Tarzan didn't mention you?
I don't think he did. But I don't know. I watched his interview. It was a minute ago, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't remember every single thing.
That
he
one
said.
was
Like,
that one was a while ago.
definitely.
I might not have even asked him that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So what? How about your Rushmore? You got a St.
Mine?
Yeah, give me your St. Paul Rushmore.
Ooh,
Dub J.
nah.
Dub J. Dub J.
There you go, being messy. But nah, it's hard to do just, what is it, 4 or 5 people?
4.
It's 4?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
The founding
Four,
the
St.
founding
Paul?
forefathers.
It can't be a female?
Could be.
Because I definitely have to put Lexi up there.
Oh yeah.
Like, Lexi,
Yeah.
I feel like, me personally, I feel like overall, whole package, she was the best female Minnesota
Oh, they
artist.
were on our ass when we
Yeah.
didn't have her on our
Yeah,
Rushmore.
so,
Yes.
but besides that, it'd probably be like me, Taylor J. I had to put Taylor up there. He had a crazy grind. Like
he's still grinding. He just ain't here no more.
yeah, he ain't. I don't think he been dropping no music because I follow him all the time. I ain't really heard him dropping no music. I think he just did that. Was it a Rondo freestyle or something like that?
He got an
about
album
them?
coming, I believe.
No, I saw him say he ready to drop, but usually Taylor's dropping.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I think he took like a little break. But I be seeing him recording. He always be recording on IG and stuff like that.
He had
So I know
he had a
recorded.
kid too.
Yep.
So I think that's kind of
Yep. He did have a baby.
That'll
Yep,
consume
yep.
him for sure.
But I definitely got. I mean, you got to put Taylor up
I'm
there.
not
I
mad at
say.
that at all. Taylor, one of my all-time favorites.
No, for sure.
Period.
For sure. But I say.
So you, Lexi, Taylor.
See, I had to do more than 4, but probably be like Dank Smoke and Shotty Boo.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
They were
yeah.
mad- they were mad we
R.I.P.
had
Shotty
Shotty
Boo
Boo
at
too.
that too. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they were definitely. And Lexi was another one. That's why I say it too, because
Oh no, my bad. Not to cut you off. I can't even. Oh, she ain't a rapper though. But Auburn was crazy.
Yeah, we've been trying to get her up here for so long.
Yeah, literally, like. So that's why I said, to me, you kind of got to break it into segments.
For sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people different times. Like Dank and Shotty Boo and them, they older. You know what I'm saying? Like, the OGs, just like...
But really, that's who it's for. I mean, that's what the Rushmore is for, is the legends. It's not... Because otherwise, you probably want to put Skeet up there. What Skeet has done is something...
Oh, no, for sure.
You know what I'm
He'll be
saying?
there. So, I actually wrote this down. So, I had him... Because I knew you was going to ask me something like that. I was like, man, just in case I forget some people. But I had broke it down into different things. But they all from... different spots, so you know what I'm saying, like some of them is Minneapolis, but I was like, if I break it into like generations, I would give it like, for the older homies, I'd be like Dank Smoke, Shotty Boo, Street Kings, Minnesota Threat Click, and Mayhem.
Okay.
So you feel me? And then when it came to me, like my age group, our generation, I was like me, Taylor J, John Ray, Lil James, Rocky Diamonds, Fly Henderson.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people then forgot, RP to Fly. Like, Fly was dope.
That's, again, the out of sight, out of mind thing. When somebody's
dope.
gone, you forget.
And then I had to probably throw in, like, Allen Kingdom and Mac Irv. But,
Okay.
see, I'm going over my 4, though. You know what I mean?
Nah, but I'm sure they'll appreciate the shout-out.
No, for
I mean,
sure.
Shit, Mac Irv is somebody... that's another guy. I feel like he had some motion and then just...
Yeah, I ain't been hearing him neither.
He
But
he hasn't dropped music in years.
Yeah, he definitely had some things going.
He
And
did.
then the generation under me, I would have to say Vo, Skeet, Juice Lord, Lexi,
Mm-hmm.
Tarzan, P. Will, Lil Ant, even though he don't be rapping no more, but Ant had a...
Yeah, where'd he go?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I really ain't spoke to bro in a minute. Like, I got him on the internet, like on the socials, but I ain't
He
spoke
was
to him.
he
but-
was NLU at one point. He was
yeah.
trying.
Oh yeah. But he was like crazy. Like he was getting
Yeah.
300,000-400,000 like every second. You feel me? And then of course KC, RP KC. I feel like KC would have super took off if he wouldn't have passed. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, my young bro Migo. I like Migo.
I fuck with him heavy.
No, for sure. Like Migo work ethic is crazy.
I think as far as like rap abilities, he's better in Skeet. At rap, Skeet makes better music. I guess I would say. Like, and he's got like there's more in the package. Pause. But Migo, he's special when he's rapping.
Yeah.
something special's happening.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
And he a real hard worker. Like if you're in the studio with him, he going crazy. Like I don't really be doing the like who better, all that, because it always.
That's all right.
bring
You
up
can
a
let
whole
me do
bunch
it.
of-
I'll do it.
Nah, for sure,
I'll
for
do
sure.
it.
But nah, they definitely hard. They definitely hard. Both of them super hard
For
for
sure. Yeah, that whole and everybody you just named, fire.
Yeah.
And I like this is one of the reasons I fuck with you the way I fuck with you, because you really do love Minnesota. You're not like, you just named St. Paul artists with Minneapolis artists,
Yeah.
and even people that seemingly keep dissing each other on every damn song.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like I swear it's just diss track. Everything sounds like a diss track.
Cause that's one thing about me. Like I say, I'm really for Minnesota.
Yes.
I don't care what hood you from. I don't care who you hang around.
Yep.
If your music come across any of my social medias and I know it's a Minnesota artist, I'm playing it, whether I like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like
real shit.
after I listen to the music, if I don't like the song, I mean, who gives a fuck if I don't like it? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I play it just to play it. Like I want to know what everybody's talking about in Minnesota.
That's dope. So
Like,
you stay
so-
really tapped in,
Oh, for sure.
no matter where you are in the world.
Yeah.
If you're in
definitely.
Dubai on a camel and you see a new Taylor J song, you're listening
Definitely.
for sure.
Yeah, any country, any state I'm in, I'm putting Minnesota on anyway.
That's
like
funny.
that's another thing. Every state I ever been to, you can ask any of my homies, anybody who ever been with me. Every state I've been to, we came in there Minnesota.
Dope.
Minnesota versus everybody. Like
sure.
I'm in Minnesota hats. I'm in everything. Like we pushing the town as a whole. Like so that's just what it is.
So are you a gatekeeper?
I don't get into that. I was like I really don't know what. No, I heard.
You just got me thinking now, like, cause
I heard the homie Jay, that's my boy too. I heard Jay Estate use that term, but I honestly don't know what a gatekeeper is. So.
well, I mean, a gatekeeper. That's the one thing that I'll say about the term gatekeeper is just because being a gatekeeper don't have to be bad
Yeah,
if
definitely.
you got the gate open. Now, if you're standing there with the gate closed, like nobody's getting in, now you suck. You're a terrible gatekeeper. But gatekeepers can also open the gate. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, what else come with gatekeeper? Are you giving opportunities? You putting people on?
That's what I-
like. What
Yeah.
comes behind just being a gatekeeper?
I mean, I think the term has lost its meaning because of how it kind of started here, at least in Minnesota with Jay
Yeah.
Estate. It's lost. It kind of got diluted. But to me, like, I'm a gatekeeper. I can decide whether or not you get to come up here, right? But I'm not preventing. Most people. I'm not saying no, you can't come here.
I mean, is that a gatekeeper or the gatekeeper of this platform?
It's the gatekeeper of this platform, but it's still a gatekeeper, right? So I mean,
I guess you could use that term like that. I guess.
but I feel like we're pretty inclusive gatekeepers, right? Like we ain't closing the gate for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had mortal enemies up here and screamed at each other for
No, for sure.
for an hour. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not ever gonna shy away from an interview, even if it's gonna be controversial or negative.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, that's the thing. Gatekeepers. There's a lot of gray area in there.
I guess, yeah. I ain't got nothing against whoever gatekeepers or gatekeepers. I ain't got nothing against the term, but I just feel like, shit, I'm Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm St. Paul, so that's how it is.
Yeah. So that's the other thing about a gatekeeper is gatekeepers might want to keep outsiders out.
Yeah.
Don't infiltrate our city, you know, because we got some Chicago. We got some artists from Chicago over here trying to take over shit.
I mean, shit. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, a little bit of people from Minnesota is from everywhere.
True.
Like, I'm from Indiana. I'm not even born in Minnesota.
Don't say that on a podcast.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
Now they're gonna.
And that should show people how much love I got for this state, though.
Now they're gonna be like, he
Like-
can't be on the Rushmore. He's from Indiana.
I mean, how
I'm
you
just
can't like you can't you. I mean, you feel me? Like, They
But
can't
that is what people do though.
yeah, but they can't deny my work ethic though. Like how hard I done worked, what I done did for this town. It's kind of like,
Do you rep Indiana at all though?
yeah, I say it in my songs all the time.
Oh yeah, you do, huh?
Yeah, I say it. I tell everybody I'm born, but I'm raised here. I've been in Minnesota my whole life.
So you rep both.
Yeah,
That's
We did
fair.
a vlog down there and everything.
yeah, we definitely.
Let's talk about that. I want to talk about that time in your life when you were working with Chief.
Oh man.
Let's-
Oh man.
I know you got. I know.
Man, I got story after story on this boy Chief, man. Like, no, but so what? Just like from the beginning, like how?
Yeah,
We
I mean,
clicked
how did y'all link up? First of all,
up? We was all going to Studio 4.
Mm-hmm.
So Minnesota Code had said something on some of these topics and stuff. But as far as how I went, we all went to Studio 4, and I had this dude named Lil Lane. People went to Studio 4. It was like Big Lane, Lane Bellamy, then Lil Lane.
Is that Lane? Okay, yeah, I know Lane. Yeah.
So
when do they call him Lil Lane?
we got him Lil Lane in school because his dad is Big Lane, so he Lil Lane.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you feel me? Like look just alike too.
You
Like,
fucked up.
Y'all are foul for that.
but nah, the first time I ever even saw some of Chief work, period, was the video for this other Minnesota artist. I don't think he rapped no more neither. His name was Clumsy.
Okay. Yep.
So he did a song called All We Know. That was the first video I ever saw. Like all the little homies, all the young homies was in there in the video, and it came up on YouTube. I'm like, oh, this is dope. And he had that, I don't know how to say it. So everybody, the brand went crazy because nobody knew what the hell it spelled.
Yep.
I still don't know what it means. I'm like LCCODT, whatever the fuck the letters is. You feel me? So it caught on to everybody. So that's the first time I saw some of his work. Around that time, we had dropped the Free Auto mixtape. And Trap Boom was one of the songs on there. So when me and the homies, we all like getting together and asking like, man, what's the first video we should do? A lot of people don't know Trap Boom was actually my first music video ever.
I think I knew that.
Yeah, so
I think I knew that because of him. I might not have known that.
Yeah,
before.
that's my first music video ever. So we like, man, what song should we do? Because the mixtape had like 18, 19 songs on it, something like that. And I was like, man, I'm telling you, Trap Booming. This Trap Booming, we should do this one.
Yep.
And everybody like, yeah, all right, come on, we're gonna do that. So
how did you have? How did you have the foresight for that? Like what
For
made
Trap
you,
Booming?
Yeah, what made you think like this is the one?
I don't know, just listening to all the songs. I'm just like, that's just the one I was feeling the most. Type. But we all had different opinions, like maybe this one, maybe this. I think we had, what else did we have on there? We had, She Said She Never Been with an East Side nigga on there. We had a few more. I can't even think of all the damn songs. It was so long ago. But so we did Trap Booming. And when we did it, we started trying to figure out what location we're gonna do it at, but at that time I was kind of working with Lil Lane on the videos a little bit. And if I ain't mistaken, Chief could correct me on this, I hired Lil Lane for sure to shoot the video, and then we brought Chief in. So if you look at the video, you see the video getting filmed, but Chief is actually in the video filming other scenes. So he was like the second cameraman.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like a direct like, hey, Chief, come film this. Lil Lane was filming it. And then we brought Chief in on it because we like, man, we might need 2 cameramans. You know, we ain't nothing about videos then. We just trying to get as most footage as we can.
We use most of my footage though.
Yeah.
Make that clear.
Man, yeah. So that's how that came about. And then we shot Trap Booming and it just shot up.
Yeah, it went crazy.
Like,
what's it at now? Do you know where it sits right now? As far as views?
Find it right now.
Almost 100K. It's like almost.
Cause we had it on both channels.
We had it on 2 channels, so it's like 20K on one channel, like 98,000 on his, something like that.
It's pretty widely known as a pivotal record.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I was tripping though because I never put it on Apple Music.
Really?
I never had that on the streaming platform. Still to this day, you can't find Trap
So it's
Booming.
only on YouTube?
Only on YouTube.
Why not put it up today?
I don't know. I've been saying that. I was like, man, I need to put it up because everybody always asks about it, but
11 years ago.
That shit will probably go.
probably.
If you put that up today and told people this shit is finally on streaming platforms,
No, for
Motherfuckers
sure.
to go play that shit.
That shit
No, they
go.
definitely because everybody asks, and you know, with the video, we did that whole intro, and so it take a while to get to the song, you know. So it's like, but everybody definitely be. But Trap Booming was crazy, man.
shit was
Like
legendary.
honestly, to me, this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no down to nobody, but I think that is the biggest song from Minnesota that was not a diss record, and that was not like like no negative type of shit around it to help it push. Like
interesting.
it was an actual song, and I don't mean just by views. There's plenty of videos out here with more views, but I'm talking about the impact of Trap Booming had. Trap Booming was almost 12 years ago. What other song from Minnesota that you could play that came out 12 years ago in the club and people still sing it word for word like it just dropped?
It's probably an Atmosphere or something. No, I take that back. Ain't nobody playing Atmosphere in the club.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're probably right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being honest. Like,
Is there a
literally.
song that's dropped recently that you think will have that impact? You think Perk Dick will have that? Will carry out like that?
So I was just gonna say that. So I think the top 3 biggest songs in Minnesota, from out of Minnesota, is Trap Booming, 762s, and John Ray Perk Dick. As far as impact, like again, I'm not talking about views because people get that view shit and be like, well, he didn't get this many views. He didn't get this. That don't mean he ain't the hottest. That don't mean he's not the best
No, definitely
lyricist. You know,
And
what I
you
mean?
know what
Like,
people also forget is the views. That's just the views on YouTube.
Yeah,
That shit might be going crazy on Facebook, TikTok.
for sure.
That shit counts.
But
You know what I'm saying?
But
So-
overall, as far as the impact,
I'm not mad at that.
and people know word from word, is definitely Trap Booming, NLU Skeet, 762s. That's crazy. Everybody know that, even the kids. And John Ray Perk did.
You think that's a good thing though?
A good thing what? That them the three biggest songs?
That 762s has that much impact.
Hell yeah.
It's not a diss track, but
I definitely think it's a good
it
thing.
is a good thing.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'm just talking about the content of the song, kids singing it.
Kids saying everything
It's
these
true.
days. Now, I'm not saying it's cool for the kids to, you know what I mean, like to sing about, you know, bangers or anything like that.
Yeah.
But as far as you making a catchy record, I mean, kids are singing Ski Yee,
That's true. That is
Booty
true.
Hole Brown. Like, you know, it's kind of like, and half the kids singing, they probably don't even know what 762s is. They just thinking he's counting. So, as far as the little kids, I'm not talking about the kids who know certain things.
Yeah.
I'm talking about as far as the young kids, they're
They
counting.
just think he's counting. Yeah, that's true.
That 1, 2 is catchy.
That's
100%.
super catchy.
Super.
Super catchy. No, he's a genius for that song. For
Definitely.
Sure. And the video too.
For sure.
The
for sure.
video is fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to agree with you. Not that this is about my opinion, but
I mean, you can have your opinion.
it's
too.
early. I think it's a little early
To say
to say
762s,
762s.
but you agree with Perk Dick?
Might be a little early on that
No,
one too.
762s is probably one of the biggest right now.
It's the biggest right now for sure.
Like,
But I'm just trying to think. But you also prefaced it with not.
but
not
as far as it being big right now, it's like doing shit that I've never seen.
for sure. And you also
For sure.
prefaced it with not. It's not a diss track
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Like,
Right.
you know,
because there are songs for sure that had major impact, but they were diss
major.
tracks.
But you know, because everybody's tuning in on it, they want to see and listen to what you saying about this next person. Like I said, the negativity is they're gonna gravitate to it.
You never got into that though.
Nah,
Ever?
ain't never been my thing.
You never had like a diss track.
Oh
You never-
yeah, like way back though, like high school.
How did you stay away from that? I feel like it was so popular to do that.
I think back then we just kind of we caught it early. Like I've been rapping for a long time.
Yes.
Like people don't understand. Like I've been rapping. I had mixtapes before I even got the name DB. Like so, I'm talking about like way back when we was at Studio 4. They had I forgot what the show was called, but it was on B96.
Yep.
We had a song called
The faux show.
the Faux Show and everything. Like I'm Fresh, that won #1 every week for literally like the whole school year. Like we've been doing so much stuff so long. It's like, so when we did get into that dissing thing, and it was huge. Yeah. Like then, you know, it really wasn't videos. Like a lot of people didn't have music videos. Right. But MySpace, we had crazy views, like the 100,000s of views. Like we had all of that on MySpace, like crazy. So that's when we was into that diss phase.
See, that counts too.
I mean, definitely.
I forgot about MySpace.
Yeah, now MySpace, yeah, like we was going like bananas on MySpace, like for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the only time we really ventured into that diss music. But then you know what come with that? Indictments and gang tasks and things like that. So we learned early. We like, nah, that ain't the route. And just when you get older, you mature. It's kind of like, not saying that people who still dissing ain't mature, but I'm just saying like, to me it's just like, I can rap and give you some motivation on how to go get some money before I tell you how to smoke the op.
So as an OG, do you ever put your arm around guys and just say, hey man, stop? This ain't it?
Definitely. Yeah, the homies will tell you, some of the homies be mad at me because I'm the one that's like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, we go a different route. Like,
Yeah, because you don't want to go to jail for music.
yeah,
And that's becoming more and more prominent as time goes on.
definitely.
Like I know for a fact the police watch these interviews too.
For sure.
So like
100%.
even just talking about shit in the interviews sometimes is like you got like talk about it, but be careful how you talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's where street smarts come in at.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be up here just talking crazy.
you know you
So
can't.
it's like, yeah. But I feel like everybody needs somebody to be like, all right. Like, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
so.
sure. And I feel like I don't know, but I do feel like we lack that here. I feel like there's a lot of people running around just live wires with no guidance or anything.
I mean, that depends, though. because I think a little bit of everybody got somebody,
Mm-hmm.
but it's up to that person to listen,
True.
to take it in. Like I could tell people that I know or younger homies anything, or and tell them, nah, that ain't right. Show them this ain't correct,
And then they don't listen.
and they might turn around and still do it. I mean, to me it depends on how much they look up to you, how much they believe in you, how much influence do you got over them.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
half of them don't want to hear nothing fake. You got to be able to tell them something real.
And then there's also the factor of it's working.
Yeah.
If what you're doing is working and you're getting what you're
For sure.
what you're trying to get, it's like how can you tell somebody to stop doing that?
Yeah.
Or how can you expect them to listen when you tell them to stop doing that? So a lot of artists in Minnesota got, it's not uncommon to see artists go get features, big features, right?
Yeah.
But do you think you have, as far as a catalog, when you got a lot of big features in your catalog?
For sure.
How do you feel about where your feature songs rank? Like when you get the big features, because you get what I'm saying.
I was about to ask you. So you saying like,
So
what was my biggest one down to the?
how do you feel about the actual? Because I feel like a lot of people go out and they get features
Yeah.
just to have the feature, and then it's not really a good song. It's just you just paid somebody $10,000 for a feature. But I feel like your catalog doesn't feel like that. It's not like I just went and paid for a feature.
Yeah. No.
How about Boosie? Boosie, for example.
Yeah.
You feel like you got the best Boosie feature? He got a lot of features.
I was about to say Boosie do verses in every city he go to.
A lot of them too.
Like I didn't rock the Boosie several times outside of Minnesota. Like that's one hustling artist, bro.
For sure.
Like he'll start here and ask you what you want to pay for a verse, a charge off for this interview. Like he like that.
We tried.
Oh, he didn't. He ain't come. He probably said a crazy number, didn't he?
I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah.
Did he say a crazy number?
It's a long story.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Oh yeah. See, y'all should have called me. I probably could have made it happen for y'all.
All right, well, next time.
Yeah.
I think he's coming back soon.
He might be long as somebody got a bag for him. He definitely gonna pop up.
Yeah, I feel like
For
Boosie
sure.
is always coming back soon.
Yeah.
Anywhere you are in the world, he's coming back soon.
No. I feel like the Boosie song was good. I mean, I lie if I say I didn't feel like it could have been better. Not his actual verse. He snapped on his verse, but I mean my song choice. Like Did That was a crazy song. Like don't get me wrong, like it was good, but I probably could have came. I always think I could do better though.
Yeah.
Like I always feel like I could do better, but I feel like it was dope though. And it's like when I got him, you gotta understand when I got that verse, that was when he first got out of jail. He performed at Myth.
And you shot the video too, right?
He did a Myth show.
Did he shoot the video?
No, Downtown Antonio did.
That's right. That's right.
Downtown
was
Antonio
hurt about that.
shot a lot of my stuff. Like, yeah.
I was hurt.
We shot it in Atlanta though.
That's right. Who did I see? Somebody was doing hyphy.
Yeah,
the behind the scenes.
No, Hyphy was with us.
Yeah.
This
He did a little vlog about it, I think.
Yeah, no, he definitely Hyphy used to do a lot of my behind the scenes and record my shows, and we had this dude named The Guardian. Y'all look him up on IG. He worked with a bunch of artists, but he did like the official behind the scenes, the ones I was like really posting and stuff like that.
How's Hyphy doing? I haven't heard or seen from him
he
at
good,
all.
man. He good.
He's still around? Still?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Yeah. I just realized I haven't like heard from him or
Yeah, no,
anything
Hyphy
in a
good.
long
He around.
time.
I should. He probably gonna be mad when he sees his interview. He probably gonna. He ain't called me, like, cause he would have pulled up for show. For
Hyphy,
sure.
Hyphy can come get his own
He
interview.
was,
if
he
he
was at
wants
my
to.
Wiseman.
He was.
He was at my Wiseman
he
show
was.
interview
Yep,
on
he was.
everything. Now Hyphy done been with me every step of the way. He was on the tour with me. He done been every state with me. He done,
Yeah.
He definitely
Good
he
dude.
around.
I
Yeah,
fuck
for
with
sure.
Hyphy.
Yeah, he's
Good-
solid.
Good guy. Talk to me about G Black.
What about him?
Your relationship, how that culminated, all that.
That was at Studio 4 too.
Okay.
Yeah, I met him way back at Studio 4. Basically we just clicked up at Studio 4. Like he was dope. Like G Black's still dope. Oh, and he meant to tell me. He told me to tell you, Chief, stop ducking him. I don't know what that's about though. But that's what he
I got
said.
some merch for him.
See, that's really why I asked.
Y'all need to get Blizzle up here though, like ASAP though.
Yeah, that's on him.
Yeah.
Nah,
Get him up
we
here.
had him booked. He
I know
ain't
we
come
did.
back. He ain't supposed to come up here.
Oh.
Him and Meet the Black. I mean,
Him
That was at the-
X.
yeah.
And that was at the last spot, wasn't it?
No, that was here.
Was it here?
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
finally had space to do two people at the same time.
See, that's why his idea is genius. That's
Yeah.
that's why we need to do that.
But yeah, nah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I met bro at Studio 4 though. And he was just when he was rapping, he was just spitting like he was hard. He was hard. And I'm like, I like him. Like, and we just started doing music together, and we just been tight ever since.
You feel like? Do you feel like, as far as like legendary status in Minnesota, you feel like you are the biggest?
In my lane, yeah.
What do you mean when you say lane? What do you mean? Like just
Because
in
I
rap,
feel
in
like
rap?
yeah, because to me I feel like you got to separate it in different lanes. You're gonna have your Allen Kingdoms, your KC Plutos, your Profs, I guess, your Mod Sons.
But whoa.
What? Ain't they all from Minnesota?
They are, but so wait,
Oh.
when you say, you're saying you would put them above you?
No, I'm saying as far as, I guess, like the farther they are in their career, yes. Stream wise, number wise, yes.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by that. Like, I mean, like, you know, like they're doing, I ain't gonna say stadiums, but you know, they're doing bigger stages. They're booked frequently, like, so on that, you know. But as far as my lane go, no, I feel like I'm the biggest for sure.
I feel like, and I don't know if they would say this or not, but I feel like someone like Casey, maybe even Allen, I don't know about Prof, he don't count. They would say they couldn't exist without a DB. Especially someone like, I'm assuming Casey probably was a fan of you. Like, how old is Casey? Was he 25 years old? Like,
I don't even know. I just met Casey's brother not too long ago. They was trying to get Skeet on the show for that. Casey had a show at First Ave or something like that. Yep. So they reached out to me, and he actually saw me downtown and bumped into me like, hey, bro. And he was like, yeah, you know, I rock with your music. We trying to get Skeet on this show. I personally ain't never met Casey.
Well,
so I really don't know.
Him being from St. Paul, and I believe young, I mean, I'm sure he probably saw your come up.
No, I'm pretty sure he probably didn't saw me. I mean, his little brother know of me, so he probably did see me.
I would think that you probably, there wouldn't be those guys might not exist if it wasn't for you. So Prof, I guess you could say, because he's selling
he
out
older than me too, though.
Theaters and all that, but to me that's a whole different lane. Yeah, that's like a white rapper lane.
Yeah, for sure. See, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm talking about like music wise. Like, they're more like pop.
For sure.
Like, they're like pop rap. You know what I'm saying? They're not like you feel me? So that's why I say like my lane. Like my lane, I feel like everything I done and what I've accomplished. I mean,
I would say you're big
definitely.
dog. I'd say you're big dog.
For sure.
You're a big dog.
I mean, who have done what I done?
I don't know. I don't know.
I done every stage here you can almost think of.
And I mean, I know Casey has like been next to people like Kanye, but he still has not done what you've done.
Yeah.
And Allen, same.
Yeah, I messed with Allen though. Now I didn't met Allen before.
I've never actually met him.
Yeah, he cool.
Or maybe I might have shook his hand or something one time.
Yeah, I mean that's how we met. It wasn't like we didn't go like record or nothing. But I think I bumped into him at the Kanye concert at XL. I think
that would make sense.
Yeah, so that's when I bumped into him in person. But you know what I'm saying, we didn't spoke a little bit on the social medias before though.
Who's the biggest star you've been next to?
Biggest?
Yeah.
I've been next to everybody.
Yeah. Like
when it come to rappers that's on already, I done been in the rooms with all of them for real. So like it's kind of hard for me to say.
We was in LA, that shit was crazy. Supper Club, all that shit.
Yeah, like so I said when I said I'd been around everybody, I done been around everybody from T.I. and them to Boosie to the Dolph to shoot everybody. Like I didn't brush shoulders a little bit of everybody. So Kevin Gates.
You ever come close to like signing with any of them?
Nah. You know, one thing I always bump into people. It's either like on some club or some people that I know them. Yeah. Like I done bumped into everybody like at the studio in Atlanta, like things like that. But I don't really be asking. You know, I don't really be trying to plug myself in. Like, hey, bro, sign me. Yeah. Like, hey, bro, sign. Like I really wasn't into that signing.
I'd more so wonder if somebody recognized your motion and was interested. And nobody's ever tried to snatch you up, scoop you up?
I mean, I had a few, like 300. I had a meeting with 300.
A real one or a fake one?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say that. It's hard to say that because now when I think about it now, I'd be like, damn, was it fake? Like, but no, it wasn't no fake shit. I forgot dude's name. It was the same dude that signed Famous Dex though. The same one that signed Famous Dex up there. I forgot his name. Like, I don't know if his name is Zach. I don't want to get it wrong. I forgot. But
They brought you in for a meeting.
Yeah, we went up there and they was basically saying like
They make you stand on top of the table and rap to them.
nah, hell no. But we had like the laptop, the speaker, played the music, things like that. He was asking me like who my manager, and you know what I'm saying. At the time, I ain't had no management. You feel me?
Did
So
you lie?
that's another. Hell no, I ain't lie. But but it was a lesson learned though, because he spoke some real stuff to me though. He was like, you know, when you come into a label to get signed, I shouldn't even be talking directly to the artist. You should always have somebody talking for you. I guess it's the look that the labels look for, you know. And at first, I was like, you know, I was kind of like who the fuck you think you talking to? You know what I'm saying? But when I thought about it, I'm like, damn, that kind of makes sense though. You know, you don't need a manager, but if you don't know how to sit in this room and talk with these labels, they're gonna get over on you, or they're not gonna take real interest because they're gonna feel like you don't know what you're talking about.
That's true.
So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I don't know how long ago that was, but things might have changed by now.
yeah, it was when I was doing my New York run.
Okay.
I was doing my New York run, and we went out there, and they basically were saying they weren't talking about no money, you know, because I was straight to the money. Like, all right, you say you like the music, like my people done sent it to you, because I didn't ask like, hey, can I come meet y'all? Like my people sent the music. I was like, hey, we like him, bring him in. We're gonna be in New York this day. They like pull up. We pulled up, you know, and I'm like, man, what's up? Like, and he like, man, we could do some artist development. We could woo woo. And I'm like, nah. Like, I'm straight.
What's the biggest check you ever turned down?
Shoot, I ain't never turned down a check, to be honest.
No. I wish you would have lied right there.
Man, nah.
I wanted to hear you say $1 million. I
Hell
said
no.
I couldn't do
I
it.
ain't finna sit up here and cap like, hell no. Like I said, ain't nobody actually came to me with no bag for real. Like, and I feel like, I mean, when I'm walking into these meetings, they know like you gonna have to come correct, like, cause I ain't taking no little bag.
Yeah.
So, and if they don't want to drop the bag you want, then that ain't the spot for you. They don't believe in you enough. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
Yeah.
That honestly, that's, I don't know, for lack of a better term, like that's a cautionary tale for other artists out here. You were in those rooms.
Yeah.
And they weren't exactly fucking handing out big bags.
Yeah, a lot of people who ain't never went to labels and things like that, they don't understand that.
Yes.
Like, especially if you are seeking the label without you coming past them somehow, and they're like taking a liking into you. Like, they in there wondering how much money you finna make them. Like, what? Like, yeah, like how you finna get us a bag? Because we don't want to give you a bag until you show us you can get us a bag.
Yeah.
So that's just how it really works. Like, but they don't be. If it was that easy, everybody would be having $1 million
For
deals.
sure. And I feel like that is the perspective of a lot of artists. They think, I make good music, I should make a lot of money.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
That is not how that works,
And
especially
the deal,
now.
And the deal will fuck around and be shitty. They take all your publishing, all your royalties, give you advance, $250,000, and tell you owe $600K though.
For sure.
Like,
for sure.
they gonna want a percentage on top of that.
I try to tell people
Like,
this all
yeah,
the
you
time.
gotta know.
I try to tell people this
yeah.
all the time. Like signing the deal can be great if you already have something.
For sure.
Because they're gonna give you that budget, you're gonna spend it, and then if you don't recoup it,
you owe.
You either you're gonna owe for the rest of your life and never be able to practice your fucking craft ever again, or B, you're just gonna be a slave.
Definitely.
Just working for
That's why
to
I
pay
tell
shit
any
back.
artist out there, if you independent, and it's gonna take some money. That's one thing about the artists need to know. You have to spend some money.
Yes.
You got to. Like, I don't know the exact amount of dollar, but you're gonna have to spend something.
It's probably different for everybody.
And yeah, as long as you take your time and you know what I'm saying, cross all your lines and shit, you'll be good. You could do it by yourself, like straight through TuneCore. I mean, it's like a 30-70 split. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like right off bat, like. Yes. And it's easy to get a distribution deal. People don't understand that. It's easy to go to an Empire or something like that and ask for a distribution deal, especially if you're already getting streams.
Yeah, you're just there. Be happy to take your money.
Literally.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah. So.
And the more they pump your shit for you, the more money they make.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, yeah. So.
No, I'm glad you said that because I say it all the time and they don't listen to me.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll listen to you.
Maybe.
Probably not. Probably not. So you've mentioned Skeet a couple of times, and you said that they came to you. That Casey's brother had come to you.
His little brother.
To work with Skeet? Are you like managing it? Are you working directly with him?
Oh yeah, no, I work with him, but I don't manage him. Q's his manager.
Right. Well, I mean, like, what's your role in his career?
I wouldn't necessarily say I have a specific role. I just feel like for me, being somebody who, you know what I'm saying, who we from the same area, it's like, if I didn't did this before, went down this road before, anything I could do to help you, I'm gonna help.
Just guidance.
Yeah, pretty much. So anything I help, like Lil Bro would tell you, like, anything I can help, I help with, like, you know, and I don't mind. Like, I don't ask for nothing. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so anything that they need help with, I'll do. Like, if somebody come and ask me they want a verse, they want them on a show, I'm gonna hit straight to Q them. Like, hey, bro, they talking about y'all can pick up a bag over here. Y'all can pick up a bag over here. Like, so basically just that.
Have you ever seen anybody else with motion like him in Minnesota? I feel like we haven't really seen this type of motion.
I mean, besides the people I name, like me, Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think I've ever seen Taylor quite have this type of momentum.
Oh, in Minnesota?
In Minnesota.
Okay, I about to say, yeah. No, I'm talking about, like, as far as his fan base was definitely a crazy fan base, especially Twitter. He was killing Twitter once upon a time, but nah, right now this very minute, I ain't really saw nobody besides ZR and them.
Okay.
The Somali kids, they definitely, like, they had especially for their section, and
for sure.
Like, but besides that, no. Like, the way it's taking off and the way it's, like, I ain't saw this happen.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to me that, like it does, I feel like we don't
acknowledge it enough or something.
Yeah.
Again, that goes to I can't like him because my friends don't like him. I can't support him because now I look like I support that hood. I can't say he's hot because everybody's going to be mad who don't like him. Like, that's why I be saying people can't hold their own nuts.
So he's basically having the same issue that you had.
That might be how it is, like, in St. Paul, but, like,
yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
like for the app, we don't, like.
I mean, honestly, I can't speak for Minneapolis. I ain't never heard, and I know a lot of people in Minneapolis, but I ain't never heard nobody from Minneapolis come to me and say, we don't like Skeet because the homies don't like him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like pretty much across the board.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like him, so, I mean.
And if you're saying you don't like him, you're probably lying.
For sure. Like, anybody say Skeet ain't hot right now, that's ridiculous. Hate. For sure.
Pure hate.
Like, that's ridiculous.
I agree.
So.
Yeah, I agree. And the consistency is crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, bro was just dropping videos, like, left and right.
Single after single
after single.
For sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he's stocked up.
Yeah, and he's shedding light on other people too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a more meteoric rise of a cameraman in Minnesota than AO.
Oh, AO, yeah.
He's turning him up, and he does. Don't get me wrong, he deserves it.
No, for
he's
sure.
He's great at his job.
Yeah, AO definitely doing his thing. I fuck with AO too. He wrote me a few times, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
work.
Like, we definitely gonna get something in.
Dope.
For sure.
Yeah, because you've been dropping. How many videos you dropped since the project? A couple of them.
Like 4.
4.
Something like that, yeah. But I got a song for I got a video for almost every song on the project.
See, why don't people? Why don't people do that? How you drop an album and don't have a video? A single video.
Again, that goes to investing in yourself.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm gonna spend every dollar on my craft. I don't mind. Like, I'm not waiting for nobody or nothing.
It's a little different because you clearly got it. Not everybody got it.
Understandable. So you find a way to go get it.
True.
That's just how it works.
Yeah. I mean, that's a valid point, but not everybody like you, DB.
I mean, it ain't nobody. It ain't nobody like me. But no, I don't even be that. Like, people. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just hard to explain, man. People look at me like that and be thinking it's just, this shit wasn't easy.
Of course.
This shit wasn't easy. Like, we literally state to state, almost every state you could think of, we was there.
Yeah.
Bags and bags and bags of CDs. Yeah. Like, I really came from that era where we was pressing up CDs. And
selling them.
We in the store, like, I used to sell out of Hood Goodies. I don't know if you know what Hood Goodies is, but it was a CD store on Rice Street. I sold out every time I dropped a box of CDs to them. And I'm dropping off 200 CDs to them, 250 CDs to them at a time with T-shirts. Like, Chief will tell you, I took him everywhere. He done been state to state to state, and I didn't ask him for $1.
How was that? How was being with him on the road all the time?
Oh, hilarious.
Chief
is hilarious.
I need a couple. I know.
Oh, he's hilarious. One time we was in L.A. at Supper Club, right? Where anybody who used to club out there, damn Supper Club. This man, fool got so drunk. Like I'm talking about drunk where he had me mad. I'm like, Chief, calm down. He fell off the section onto the table and knocked everything over. Like everything over. Like, I'm telling you, like literally, we like, Chief, you serious, bro? Like,
man.
Like, man, I got hella stories. Like, you shot the one with SD in Chicago too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Took over, like I
To
did.
the hub.
We was in the
Shit.
Shy. Took
Rondo
him out
was there.
Yep. I'm a Rondo number 9. It was the other dude too. They always talk about, like the main one. I
I think
forgot
I
his
was an
name.
engineer or some shit like that.
The Asian dude, he was there.
Yeah,
Ken, is that his name?
yeah.
Ken. Like all type of stuff. Like when I did the song with SD, we went right to their hood, went to their little spot, did it. We had a ball in Chicago, St. Louis.
Yeah.
We went to St. Louis, went out there. Man, shout out to D-Boy Reese. Oh yeah, we did Miami.
Yeah.
Miami was crazy. Like we did LA.
A few
You got any
times.
Miami stories? Or are all of those, none of those can be told?
I mean, Miami was cool. That's how we met. One of the times we met Meek Mills. One time in Miami. We was at I forgot what club we was at, but one of his people was getting into it with somebody, and my homeboy Zilla had got like intervened. Anybody know Zilla, man? This nigga a bully. So he intervened and had basically like choked up the dude that Meek Mill people was getting into it with. And they like, hey, we like you, like on everything, and we end up kicking it with Meek and them like for the rest of the club night. And we went we supposed to have went with them wherever they was going. And we got to the back, and I ain't gonna lie, them niggas had put like, it was at least like 20 females in the bourbon. Nobody could fit type shit. Like it was the front seat, driver's seat, everything and shit. But we kicked it though at the club type shit.
That's
so
dope.
yeah, that's the first time we met Meek in person. And it was crazy because we stayed in touch, and like the following week, his people hit me and was like, "Hey, you get a verse from Meek," and they only wanted 15,000 at that time, and I turned that shit down.
Was this Meek with the braids or?
Nah, he ain't had no braids. This is like when he first was I'm the Boss was out.
Meek ain't have braids when he
No,
got
he ain't
braids.
had he ain't have braids though. But it was like, but they offered a verse. I got a verse for like 15K then, and I turned that shit down on some cheap shit. That's what I mean by invest, because if I'd have knew now, I would have took it.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, but I got plenty of Miami
15
stories.
racks for a Meek verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gold.
Yeah, for sure.
That was gold. You ever had any other moments like that you feel like
Where
you missed? Where you missed?
Not that I necessarily missed, because most the verses that I have turned down to pay for, they were way too high. Like I kicked it with A Boogie one time. Like he cool. We had him at Jet State Studio. We recorded him and everything.
Yep.
Like and his people said a crazy number,
What was it? 100?
some like close to it, like 75,000, 80,000.
He might be worth that now.
Like no, he definitely worth it now for sure. But then I mean, that's a lot of money. Like you feel me?
100,
So,
right? Yeah,
literally.
that's
So I'm like,
crazy.
nah. Like, but that's the only one I turned down. And who else? Yeah, that's probably it. Everybody else who I ran into and I wanted the verse, I got it. Like I negotiated. So
What's your biggest regret in your career?
biggest,
Biggest regret?
not knowing what I know now when we dropped Trap Booming.
Is that a regret though, or is that just not knowing? Because I mean,
A little bit of both. I mean, I don't really. I mean, maybe.
well, okay, let's go on that. Let's. Yeah, what would you do differently if you
Oh, I would have super pushed it.
just gone way harder?
Man, what?
Going
I'd have put
crazier.
every dollar I had behind that song
Yeah.
as a single,
Yep.
like, and just went nuts. I'd have had it at every DJ, everywhere I could have had it. Like what I know now about the music industry.
Yeah.
Oh, we would have been on with Trap Booming, 100%.
Think you could do it again?
Probably would have been platinum.
You trying to do it again or not really?
Everybody asked me that. You know, a lot of people told me, cause you know I'm cool with DJ Ace, Jeezy,
Okay.
DJ. Everybody's like, man, you should really re-put it out and put Jeezy on it. But me, I'm so hung up on when something old to me, I don't like to double back.
I mean, that's an interesting thought.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, I feel like Trap Booming could still go crazy with the right, you know what I mean? Because even still to this day, like, I'll play it in other states, and the whole club rock like it just came out. Like, even the people that actually don't know the song, like, they rock to it. Like,
What about doing it again in terms of making something new that has that same impact? Do you actively try to do that?
Nah, that's another thing. It's crazy. Somebody just asked me this at church last week. They was like, they was like, man, have you ever tried to remake another Trap Booming? Not remake the actual Trap Booming, but something with that same
impact.
Yeah, you know. And I'm like, no, I never go in the studio and be like, I should top this. I should do that. Like, let me try to. I kind of just go in there and just go off what I feel.
So you just create from the heart and soul.
Literally,
You don't,
like every time.
But I imagine when you made Trap Booming, you were doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is it on your mind then at least? Like, do you ever do one and you're like, that could really be that too, or not really?
Not really.
No.
It be like, and I know I probably shouldn't stop there, but I be feeling like ain't nothing topping Trap Booming. And I probably shouldn't go like that, but when I think about it, I be like, that's what that is. Like, Trap Booming is what it is.
That's the pinnacle.
That's gonna be forever.
I mean, I do feel like you could do it.
No, I feel like I could do it too.
You could do it.
But I got so much music. I literally got over 200 songs right now.
I mean, would it be worth it to you to just force something that you think
Try.
might smack?
Yeah,
That's
it'd
not
definitely
from
be
the
worth
heart
it.
and soul. Because I mean, you know, a lot of artists out there do that.
No, for sure.
They're just making a song because they know it's going to be a hit.
Yeah, and I've thought about that, but then I feel like I'd be cheating myself and my passion for it. But I understand the business side. It's kind of like when you go into a label or your manager tell you, hey, we need something for the club, but you don't make club music. You got to get in the club mode, you know? So I understand that. So maybe one day I'll try.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. Because, I mean, I think doing that today, like you said, knowing what you know now,
Yeah.
you could be the guy. I mean, or just help Skeet figure it out. Be there for him to figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah. He going to figure it out, though.
I mean, it seems like he's already got it figured
Definitely.
out, for sure.
He turned down a couple deals already.
I bet he has.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he has. Big deals?
Big to some people.
But,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But obvious turning it down because he believes in himself and knows that
Definitely.
he's worth more.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's great.
Like, I mean, the paper was all right. The paper they offered was all right.
6.
I mean, I don't know. You know, I ain't gonna put that man business out there.
We're pocket watchers
But
up here. We like to
Nah,
pocket
it was-
watch.
It was a nice number, though. It was
Yeah.
a nice number for sure.
Yeah.
It was something that most people from here would have took.
It's
Like,
definitely 6 figures. At
It's
least.
six.
for sure.
It was
Or
six
maybe
numbers.
5. Shit, niggas
Man.
taking that. Niggas taking-
Motherfucker take 5,000 right now. Shit, depending on where you gonna get them from.
There was at least a couple numbers before the comma.
Man,
At least. Maybe
Definitely.
Maybe 3.
no, definitely.
Yeah. Well, that's good information. That's good to know.
Yeah,
Honestly, like that's good for other artists to hear too.
for sure.
Like, because that is part. I think that does hurt. That does hurt some artists. Is like they don't see that as a possibility.
Yeah, and it's definitely a possibility. I say just keep working.
Yeah,
Just keep working. Ski dropped a lot of songs before 762s went viral.
for sure.
Like, you know, it just take that one. That's what it really take one, and you could be set for the rest of your life.
But then I think the key is being ready for it when it happens.
For sure.
Because he clearly was ready.
Yeah.
You know, when it hit, he was like, okay, it's hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go do some shit behind it now.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? So yeah, that I think is probably, to me, I mean, you know better, you're the artist, but in my mind, it's the being prepared for what happens after you get the moment.
Definitely.
Because when you get that moment and then you don't have anything to follow it up,
Yeah, you got to work 10 times harder after the moment comes.
exactly. And then
You know what
20
I'm saying?
times harder when you get to the place you're trying to get that the moment got you
Definitely.
to.
Definitely.
Otherwise, it's all going to fall apart.
Facts.
So the album's out, Golden Tears.
Yeah. Yes.
You're
Golden
dropping-
Tears out right now everywhere.
You're dropping videos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a plan for a rollout, or are you just dropping music and just coming live on Lake Street? You doing other interviews, press run, anything like that? What else?
Yeah.
Performing, tour?
It depends, you know, just what comes up. But we really just pushing right now. But I'm actually gonna drop a video like an hour after y'all drop this interview.
Okay.
Like literally, so y'all be looking for that, like for
Okay.
sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing videos. We definitely gonna start performing again. I got so much music though. I got like 6-7 albums ready to go, even after this one.
You do a versus?
I ain't do a verses yet. Malik, that's his name from Trap right?
Yeah, but we don't talk about them up here.
For real?
I'm just I'm just
Oh.
I'm just bullshit.
I'm like,
I'm
Malik,
just talking
cool.
shit.
I'm about to say,
I'm
hey,
just
cool.
talking shit. I'm just
I'm
talking
supposed to
shit.
be doing an interview with him, and
No, I don't. I don't.
I got asked to do a versus before, but
Who was the
I turned it
who was
down.
the opponent?
I think they asked me to go against Dip, Bands Up Dip before. I think he did one, or
He
it was-
did.
Yeah, it was
I think
before he got that.
He did Ant, I believe.
Nah, that was Marmar and Ant did against each
That's
other.
right. Who did
Yeah.
Dip go against?
I don't know. I don't think I'm sure if he did it. He might did
He
it.
did.
Though,
I know he did one.
But yeah, that's who.
Wait, he did Catch the Kid.
Oh, that's who they did it. I thought it was John Ray and Cash the Kid. And, it was Dip and Cash the Kid too. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was right.
My boy said you right.
I'm nah. That ain't right.
Yeah, but that's who they had asked me. And I think I got asked to go against Taylor.
Now that I would be there
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
I love Dip. I love Dip. He's phenomenal.
Nah, Dip, that's my dog. Me and Dip got like probably 6-7 songs together.
Okay.
Like literally like a bunch of records.
Yeah, I mean he's one of my favorite artists for sure, but I think a better
Definitely
match would be Taylor.
Yeah.
I don't think Taylor would do it though.
I mean, you never know. He might. I mean, Taylor, that's my dog, so I can actually like get on the phone
Actually,
with him and get
yeah.
busy them. You feel me? Like, but I just really wasn't. I
They
wasn't
asked-
into the
they asked
versus
Taylor.
thing. Oh, to do a versus.
With Mac Irv.
I think that's a good lineup. For
I was
how they music are.
A&R'd that. I made the artwork for it and
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He turned it down.
See how they music are like. I mean, how they music is. So I feel like that's a good run up. Like I feel like as far as St. Paul go, me and Taylor definitely would have been good. But I feel like our music is so different.
True.
Like so it's kind of like. And then with the Dip, I ain't gonna lie, they asked me to do that one, and I really didn't want to do it because they kind of made it. I don't know. And I forgot who actually asked me because I don't know if it was personally Malik, but I forgot somebody had asked me, and they made it kind of seem like a money thing. Like they was like, man, we need somebody who he can't talk this money to. Like, and I was like, bro, I'm not getting on no stage for, you know what I'm saying? Like to be like, hey, I'm the baller. Like, like that shit lame.
They tried
like,
to gas
feel
you
me?
up.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah. Like I'm good. Like, you feel me? So I had turned it down. But yeah, shout out to Dip though. That's my guy.
But you said you're going to do an interview with them too?
Yeah, I'm supposed to interview with them. I ain't got a date yet, but he reached out. He reached out a while back when y'all first reaching out.
Anybody
Like,
else?
And I just told him. Somebody had tagged me in is it Water Wave?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had tagged me in that. I ain't talked to dude though.
No, I really wish I had my computer up. God damn it.
Yeah, I don't even know who. I don't know who run that over there. Like I see him doing the little things, like it come across my IG, but he ain't reached out to me personally. But some people was tagging under my video, like Water Wave, like how you didn't.
He don't know who you are.
Okay, yeah, that's they're saying. It's like how you didn't interview the GOAT, like or something. I was like, and I went to the page. I was like, okay, like yeah. So them the only ones I've been hearing. Oh, and your arch enemy.
I don't have an arch.
I'm talking shit. But Mr. Come and formally introduce himself across this table to you.
Oh, he wants you to come. He wants you to interview.
Nah, my boy Kumi.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would recommend.
That's my boy.
I would recommend you don't do that.
What? You bogus. Nah, that's my boy. I'm gonna do his too, man. That's
I'm
my
just
boy.
giving a recommendation.
Nah,
You're gonna
for
do what
sure.
you're gonna do. I just
Yeah, nah, I understand.
he's not very good. He's just not very good at it.
Hey, y'all shit was the best interview ever. Like, when
You
I
enjoyed
tell you
that?
that's the only, every interview y'all ever did, I only watched once. I ain't gonna lie. Watch it through, I'm like, okay, I heard it, boom. That interview, I played that shit all week. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Throw that on when you had company
I'm
over.
like, man.
Watch this, y'all.
Literally. Oh, I told all my people.
I've
I
done
said,
it before.
y'all gotta go look at this damn interview. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy for sure.
I stand on what I said. I wouldn't go do that.
Nah, I feel you.
I don't think he's even doing it anymore.
I think he does it sometime. He just does it like maybe in his free time, not like actually like So
He should stop.
I don't know.
He should stop. He should stop.
Here you go, man. Nah.
I mean it. He's trying to get you. I already know what he's doing right now. He's trying to get you to say one specific one. Oh, okay.
Any platforms?
Yeah, any other platforms you going to?
Shit. No, not that I know of. There's very many, but anybody reach out though. You know what I'm saying?
cool.
Like the album out, so I'm ready. Like, look at it, I'm like, but you gotta understand too. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know every platform.
I
See,
know
y'all
a
making
lot of people
y'all
ain't
making this
making
shit a
noise.
joke. She close.
A lot of people ain't out here like that.
This is
See,
why
that's
he don't
cheap.
usually have a mic.
Yeah,
'cause
that's Chief.
You think I'm petty.
I'm telling you. I be telling people too, man, they gotta stop blaming you. They gotta start putting this shit on Chief.
They can
man.
blame me all day.
Chief know what he doing.
They can
I'm
blame me all
telling
day.
you.
It's fine.
Yeah,
But
us Trap Right, Water Wave. That's about it.
But anybody who want to interview or something like album out, so I'm ready. You feel me? Like, so shit, it is what it is.
I'm surprised that some of the St. Paul platforms haven't reached out.
Which other ones I'm unfamiliar
Oh, my bad.
with them. So
God, there are none.
they ain't none.
Yeah.
Now that sound like you just try to diss the Paul a little bit. Where
No,
you from?
not St. Paul. Not St. Paul.
No, all right. I'm about to say, come on now.
I'm actually, technically, if I was going to claim a side, which I wouldn't, technically I spent most of my time in New Brighton, which is a suburb of St. Paul. So.
Man, you from New Brighton. That ain't the Paul.
Hey, it's a suburb.
Yeah, I can't believe you from New Brighton. You from New Brighton?
I mean,
Man, you from New Brighton.
I lived there from 8 years old to about 16.
Then you moved to Moose Lake.
What? How you get that? No,
I don't know. You said New Brighton. I'm like, the next home had to be Moose Lake.
No, I've never been
Something.
to Moose. No, I've never been to Moose Lake.
I'm fucking with you.
Never been to Moose Lake, but yeah, I mean, yeah, New Brighton, formative years for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I need to get on some of them St. Paul platforms. Now I gotta do some Googling when I leave here.
I don't think there are any.
Oh.
That was my joke.
Right.
I don't think there are any.
Oh, probably
There
not.
were.
Oh shit.
I think they hung it up.
Probably.
They waved the white flag.
Man. Happens in life.
I know they did.
Yeah. Okay.
Your Chief still talking.
So okay. Reset.
Yeah.
Okay, so the album's out.
For sure.
You're dropping. You're doing your thing. Promo. Are you touring? Doing any touring? Performing? Other than a versus?
Perform. But usually my shows come up like when they come up. Like majority of the time, people reach out to me like when they bring an artist or something like that. Like
So you'd be like the supporting act for.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I got majority of the shows that I did here. Like every time somebody brought somebody, they contacted me.
Yeah.
Like, come on, we need you to come open.
What about doing your own shit? Like just where you are the main act.
And that's what I was gonna do. So that was the plan. So instead of doing it like an album release party, because Twin them had reached out to me, he was like, let's do an album release party. DJ Twin them, that's my dog too. And I was like, man, I don't really want to do an album release. But now I'm thinking about just doing like an album party.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like where I really want to be able to perform and, you know, tell the people basically my motivation behind every song on the album.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get that together soon. I'll probably do it like the end of next month or something.
Okay.
If we could link up and do that shit, that should make it look big.
No, for sure. Yeah, I was going to invite all the outlets. So whoever y'all beefing with, it got to be cool when y'all get there.
No, we don't got beef. We don't got beef.
So y'all dissing somebody platform on this motherfucker.
The platform doesn't exist.
Oh, all right, my bad.
They will exist that day though.
Yeah. Especially when they know y'all coming
Yes, they will. That day they will be there.
Buy new cameras and shit.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Probably just do something like that.
Okay.
Like,
I definitely like that.
yeah.
I like that. But I've just always, I like the idea of you being a headliner. You headlining a show and putting a couple of supporting acts under you.
Yeah, we thought about that too. I ain't thought about that. I was like, man, because I feel like wasn't nobody doing that in Minnesota right now.
Exactly.
Like some people doing it, but they kind of just go get like 20 artists on one, and it's like
Becomes an artist showcase.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, let's get like 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 4 maybe tops, and do it like that. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
yeah.
that's what I would like to see more of.
Yeah.
Because it does feel like it starts to feel like everything is just an artist showcase with you at the end.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like, well, you know.
Yeah, we definitely got to start doing something like that. Just people got to start coming out too, not just clicking watching the videos. Like if you like the music, come out. Y'all will come out for these other artists that don't give a shit about Minnesota.
I mean, that's true too on some level, but on another level, artists got to give us a reason to want to.
100%. That's another thing I want to say about. I be hearing y'all always asking everybody about like, and they be like, "What you think going on in Minnesota?" And they be like, "No support, no support." I be like, "Fuck the support. Fuck trying to get everybody behind you. Keep working." In my mind, if you ain't getting the support, you ain't working hard enough.
I just had this conversation with a young artist just before you got here.
Yeah. So,
Stop talking about the people that don't support you and show love to the ones that do.
literally.
If you only got 10 people that support you, how you think they feel when you get on the internet every day talking about nobody supports me?
Yeah.
You're alienating them. Now they don't want to support you.
No, for sure.
And I said I said the same. I said, when I see somebody that I personally support, even somebody that sat in that chair before that I supported, that I've shared their music, and you get on the internet and you say shit like, oh, nobody supports me, or I'm about to drop this even though nobody cares. That makes me not care.
Yeah.
That's how I personally feel. So I imagine there are other people that feel the same way.
No.
You are alienating the people that support you.
For sure. I just feel like keep working.
Just
keep working. Don't stop. Like I say, like you never know what's gonna hit. Fuck around, be a song you think wasn't even your hottest song, and that might be the one that hit.
For real.
Keep working.
Fuck around and have
Like,
a trap booming.
Literally.
And you heard today, right here, how to deal with it if you end up with a trap booming.
Man, definitely.
Right? Like,
For sure.
Definitely get it out on streaming platforms.
Definitely. It's going to come. I'm about to put trap booming on streaming platforms, man, for everybody. Like, because that was crazy, man. We even had the college campus with that.
Yeah, and you probably could get it again.
Like, Keith, man, shout out to Keith, man. Like, Keith used to put me on all his shows. Big Keith. I went to, what was it called? Like spring. It's some type of spring bash or some shit they got at the U of M. It's some type of thing, but it's like in a backyard or like a frat.
Yep.
It'd be 3,000 people out there. Man, he brought me out there, man. We did trap booming on the staircase. All them college kids went crazy.
Yep.
Like,
They
and
probably, they probably would still today.
and they had what was it called? College Daily or something. It was somewhere they supported like the Minnesota music.
Yep.
We was number one on that shit too. Every week, like literally. That's when that's how I met DJ Cyril and was it Mike Dreams or his manager and
Memphis?
and my homeboy Austin. No, DJ Cyril from here.
No. Mike Dream's manager. I just did an interview with him.
Is that his name? He the white dude though, right?
Oh.
No, it's DJ Cyril's manager. Not the him. No disrespect. Not the Mike Dreams. Didn't he pass or something like that? Not him.
Got you.
I ain't never get to meet him. It's DJ Cyril manager. I think his name is like Mike, and they studio is Dreams or something like that. So they call him like Mike Dreams or something like that. Something I don't know. My homie Austin though had introduced me with him, and that's how I did a song for Cyril.
Okay.
Like yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Cyril's manager.
Yeah. I think it's his manager.
I thought Cyril's manager was a whole other person.
Oh, I might be wrong.
You might be right, too.
Yeah,
I might be
I just
wrong.
saw pictures with him, and I know when I went to the studio, that's who they was with. So that's what I thought. Like, so I might be wrong. My bad.
No,
yeah.
you very well may be right.
Yeah, but shout out to Cyril and them too, though. Like, yeah. Man, this dude's like a fool, man.
See, I had nothing to do with that one.
Yeah, you sure did.
I had nothing to do with that
Like,
one. Or did I? No.
I'm just saying. It's okay.
Yeah, man.
It's all good.
Definitely.
We're all good. Okay. Well, man, you're a legend. Keep going. Keep doing legendary shit. Please keep posting pictures of you, posting travel pictures, because I enjoy living through you vicariously.
Oh,
photos.
for sure. We gonna live life.
Did I make up the camel shit? You were on a camel at one point, weren't you?
Yeah, I was on the camera.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I was thinking about that as we went on. Like, did I make that up in my
And
head?
I did everything. I was sandboarding in the ocean, fed the sharks, all type of shit. I like to live life, man.
You fed
Like,
sharks?
I'm spontaneous, yeah.
swim
Hell
with them?
yeah. Nah, they were trying to get me to, but I wasn't having it.
Where was this?
I think we was in Mexico.
Okay.
We was in Mexico, like Puerto Vallarta, if I'm saying it correct. Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta.
Yep, you got it. You Mexican?
No.
Hell yeah, you
Who
probably
knows?
is.
Who
Don't
knows?
know anything.
I'm
But, yeah,
racially ambiguous.
Yeah,
Nobody
I can
knows
do
what I
everything,
am.
though.
Nobody
Dinner in the
knows.
sky, hot air balloons, all type of shit. Like I'm one of them. Like I want to do everything.
Yeah,
before
you're
I
out here
leave.
living. Just so you're my number. You're the number one pocket I'm watching.
No,
You're the number one pocket. You're the number one
man,
pocket.
I'm blessed, man. This ain't nothing but all thanks to God, man. For real. Like I didn't got through a lot, man. So
It's good to see you.
For
It's
sure.
good to see you deserve it. Keep
Man.
going. Keep doing your thing.
Oh, and then hold on before we even wrap this up.
Yeah, I was gonna
that's what
give you
about
the
to
last.
do. No, I wrote some shit down too.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm gonna shout out all these niggas. So I'm gonna be on my is this what Kumi did?
this the shout out segment.
Yeah.
I
so-
offered him a shout out segment too, and he said no, thank you. And
Hey,
then
no,
just
for real, no, because I think a lot of people who don't know me personally think that I really don't be in tune and listening to the Minnesota music.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably missed some people, but this some of the people I fuck with though, like Marmar,
Love him.
Marvelous,
Love him.
Raw. I feel like with him, you got to understand what he's talking about,
Oh, he's
and
a
you be
must.
like, yeah, like he up there.
He's like in that Jadakiss lane where it's like
On
the
that
bars
thing.
might go over your head if you're not.
I like
paying
Lil
attention.
Nuka.
Yep.
Maxi, Ty Stick, B Money, Jack, the white dude.
Bentley?
I don't know his last name. That's him.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Jack Bentley.
Man, he hard. It's this new dude too. Well, he new to me. He might have been rapping. His name like MSav2954. He from Minneapolis. I think he from the North Side. But he been dropping a couple songs coming across my IG. He going crazy. Dip, of course, bands up Dip. Paul Blaze, y'all had him?
Love Blaze. Yep.
I like, man. His work ethic is crazy. Like,
We had him up
and
here
you could
twice
tell.
actually.
Yeah, you could tell he invested in himself. I mess with Paul Blaze. The OG from St. Paul, Danny Givens. Y'all had him up here yet?
Nope.
Okay, that's one you might want to get on.
because of Kumi.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Danny Givens cool though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie though, he's solid. So y'all might could reach out. He probably do that. Tomorrow Genius, that's my boy. I don't know him. I ain't met this dude, but G Money. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, he going. Oh, excuse me. I done burped on the damn mic. But yeah, he go crazy. Yeah, the Somalian going crazy. ZR, of course. Hey, they I think they call themselves Hood Choir. Okay, I don't know them all, but who was the chubby one? And he just did
Mac Turner.
That's him. He just did like a little freestyle or something. Like he hard. He hard. His stuff been coming through my thing.
Mac Turner, Prince Riley, Huncho Nemo, and
Okay.
P. Will.
Yeah, all of them
That's
hard.
Hood Choir.
All of them hard.
Yep.
P. Will, my boy. That's
I don't think.
one of my mans.
I'm pretty sure they disbanded
P. Will now.
all of them.
Oh, for real?
They're all mortal enemies now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they need to put that to the side though.
I
Get that
agree.
back together. They gotta. That was a nice group for sure.
I agree.
Remedy, I like Remedy.
Shout out to
Yeah, I
Rem.
know.
Love
You ain't,
Rem.
oh yeah,
Love Rem, of
hard.
course.
King Knight.
Yeah, that's who Dip went against.
Oh, that's
That's
who he went
who Dip
against.
went
King
against.
Knight. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, he hard.
Yes.
King Knight. Yeah, he
Yes.
hard. I like him. I like Jay Plaza. Suavo.
Monster.
I like Suavo. Casanova, of course. Is it Casanova or
Casanova,
Casanova?
yeah.
Okay, that's my boy. I like Trig, Tycoon Trig. He be having some shit. Rift, Proft.
There's no
Is
way.
Proft from Minnesota?
Yes.
Okay.
So-
No way I don't like who. What was you gonna say?
You
Rift?
said Rift?
You don't think he cool? Like his music?
How does he even? Is he making music still?
Shit, it's on my Instagram.
Oh, maybe
I don't know. I don't
maybe I'm
know him
tripping.
personally, but he be coming across my Instagram.
I just haven't seen or heard anything from him in
Oh,
a long
okay.
time. He might.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might have unfollowed.
But like
me
I
or
say, I
maybe
mean, I ain't
unfollowed
saying
him.
these are people making noise right now.
Got
I'm
you.
just saying
Okay.
these are people who I didn't heard
All right.
of. You know what I'm saying? So Reeves Jr.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
That's my boy.
Yep.
Like that mental health track you got.
Yep.
Crazy. One of my favorites.
He's
for
been
sure.
mad at us for a few months now, but we can
Yeah.
work that out
Yeah,
at any
he'll get
given
over
time.
it. Knowledge. I don't know if y'all know him. He's like Knowledge 25. He just dropped something with the dude from Detroit. I forgot his name.
I don't
but
think I know who that is.
Knowledge. Y'all should probably get him. He on another level with the bars. Like
Okay.
he cool. Sippy Zone. JC. The white dude JC Beats.
JTC.
JTC. Hey, he going hard to be a producer rapper.
Yeah.
Like for sure, for sure. Tay Supreme. I like Lost in Leon. Derek Branch. Y'all heard of him?
Yeah.
Now why can't nobody never get him?
Because he won't do it.
I actually ran into him a couple times.
Bro,
he said
he
he'd do
hard.
it.
He different,
He
but he
said he would do
hard.
the shit.
Like
He
he
does.
hard.
He does wild shit on
On everything. Try Bishop.
Yeah.
Y'all still ain't had Bishop up here?
We actually have had him up here.
Okay. He mainly a producer, but
Yeah.
if y'all know his music raw,
So what happened to that interview?
he didn't want you to drop it.
Oh, we can't talk about it.
you know, anybody who know Bishop, he a little different. Like, and not in a bad way. I'm just saying Bishop is one of them, like, he real firm. I don't want to do that. Or, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what he's standing on. Like, G Black, of course. Y'all got to get Black up here, man. Meet the Plug. I like Tech, Metasoda, Upstairs, Tory V, P Scud, T Woods. I like KC shit, too. I ain't heard a lot of his shit, but I do like some of his shit. And I just got up on the dude Aubrey.
Aubrey
Hard.
King?
And
Aubrey King?
Aubrey something. He
Aubrey
like
King.
light skin with okay. Him and then Bayo? Is that his name?
Bell Raps. Yep.
Yeah. Hard.
He was just on tour with Prof.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
Yep.
See, hard though. But yeah, I just wanted to get them people they flowers and shit though. You feel me?
Sure.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
Prof
like,
brought him and Juice Lord on tour with him.
and I do like what Prof is doing though.
I love
because even though
For
he
sure.
in that pop rap lane that I would call it, you know what I'm saying, pop rap lane,
Yep.
he brings, you know what I'm saying, like
sure.
like the people he fuck with him.
Yes.
So he giving opportunities. Like you gotta respect that for sure.
Agreed. Even if he doesn't fuck with them, to give them that platform is still amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love it. For sure, I love it.
For sure, for sure.
All right. I like the shout out segment.
Yeah. I know that was long, huh? I'm like, but I wrote that shit this morning or something. I was like, let me make sure.
You should have done it like
these
Kanye,
people-
though. Just sprinkled them in as we went on.
Probably.
That would have been even better. Just
Yeah.
a random, I ask you a question.
I mean,
Shout
I
out
did
to
name a
Casey.
gang of people though. Like Auburn and everybody who I did on the
I
Rush
feel
Limbaugh
like
shit.
everybody got some damn love on this one.
Literally, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by like I push Minnesota.
For sure.
Like I'm paying attention to what's going on. The little young niggas, A Dot,
Yep.
he going crazy. Like I don't really know too many rappers his age from the town, but he going hard.
No, he is. They got a whole little movement over there.
Yeah,
the
for
young
sure.
guys do for sure.
on that.
A-Dot, matter of fact, they've done some numbers.
Definitely.
A-Dot shit
Like
went
him
crazy.
and what's the other one name? Kevo Menace.
Kevo
Kevo Menace.
Menace, yeah.
Yeah, them little dudes
I
hard.
think Kevo might have went away for a while.
I think he is in jail. I've been seeing him post like some little JDC pictures or something. I don't know where he at honestly, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know either, but
Yeah, but they hard though. They got the whole little what is it, Sturdy? Get Sturdy music.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
Detroit,
Nah, that
Drill
ain't Detroit. I think that's more New York.
New York.
It's the dancing shit though. Whatever
Yeah.
they be doing with their legs and shit. Like they
Yeah.
going crazy.
It's a little, yeah. No, it definitely is.
Man,
Okay. All right, man. Well,
For sure.
DB, I appreciate you giving us your time.
for sure.
I know you got a lot to do today.
Man, yeah. My son got homecoming, man. Finna go get him real fly.
That's dope. That's dope. And you know, like I said, you always got our support.
For sure.
And if you want to do something as far as like put together an event, a little Live on Lake Street event
Yeah.
with you on the stage,
How was y'all out on Lake Street? I ain't make
That
it.
shit was
It was,
incredible.
it was hard.
Man,
Incredible.
what? I still gotta get the footage. I still gotta figure some shit out, man. That
What?
shit
He
was hard.
didn't edit the footage?
Tell you
Man,
what,
I
Chief
was
have
running
shit
it-
out tomorrow. He gonna have a side by side of this interview tonight.
I don't know if he's ever created
Like-
content the way we have though. He's been creating content for a long time, but this
Yeah.
is different.
Oh,
This is a different ball game over here with this.
oh,
shit.
for sure.
But
Hell
yeah, I mean, you know, year 3 loud on Lake Street with DB on stage might be.
I mean, let me know. You know, I'll come rock out for sure. I'm back in that mode, man. We on. Man, I told you. No, you definitely no. I definitely say that. Like it was definitely Chief. He came out to jump with that shit, and then Minnesota came. Minnesota Cold came. That's another thing about Minnesota Cold. He was saying I knew him from high school too. Like I knew him before he even had that name.
And he was saying that working with you got him work with a lot of other people too.
Yeah, and I be
Same.
trying.
Same.
I don't be wanting to like. I be trying to be humbled about the shit. You feel me? But honestly, like motherfuckers gotta know it ain't hard to see. Like definitely, I was the, you know what I'm saying?
Example,
Like
for
getting
sure.
like getting motherfuckers to where motherfuckers want to come fuck.
I
with
don't
them.
think you should be humble.
I just don't be like instead. I'd be like rather for somebody else to kind of be like, you know, like. Nah, that was him. You know what I mean? Like, just because it just be like a mutual respect thing. That's why I said I respect Minnesota Cole for coming up here saying that.
Yeah.
Like, when I first got up with him, he wasn't even filming videos. He was recording, I forgot that dude's name, but he had a little partner that was doing the studio shit. And then I came in there.
Don
recording.
Don?
It wasn't Don Don. I know Don Don, though. He actually, Don Don was the one that took the pictures of me and her when I did my future with G Herbo.
Oh shit! What is it?
Yeah, he did.
He
Nah, for real.
confirmed the involvement right there.
Yeah, he took pictures. He definitely
Oh shit!
You just started the shit.
No,
started.
for sure,
Look,
for sure.
let's
Like,
go.
yeah, but Don Don was around then. I don't know. He laughing this shit. I'm just saying. See, this shit is hilarious, bro. I'm only speaking on what I saw when I was
He
at the
said
studio.
Don
I
Don
don't-
started Minnesota Code TV.
No, I didn't never say he started Minnesota Cold TV. What I said was I remember when I did the verse with G Herbo, I recorded at Zone Studio, and Don Don was there taking pictures.
So Don
and
Don
I
was
remember
holding-
because he,
Don Don was holding the camera.
yeah, he had
Cole
the
was,
camera.
and Cole was not.
Here you go, Jay. Get out of here, man. I say, but I don't know how much experience of what they had going on before then. I just know that's when I saw Don Don. He had took the pictures of me and Herb and posted it, and the shit had like all type of likes and shit. And that's when I saw his name. Shit, I'm like, okay, bet. But yeah, he wasn't even. But Minnesota Cole wasn't even doing videos and shit. And he did ask me like, hey, let me shoot you a video. And he tried to shoot it free, to be honest. But I told him I'd pay him. That's one thing about me, like I don't really want shit free, and I feel like if you're gonna take your time, let me pay you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you helping me out. So then we did that video and shit.
You're
and I ain't
gonna
gonna
get the
lie.
best quality. You're gonna get a better quality if you
Literally.
put money in someone's pocket.
And ever
too.
since then, shit, his shit took off. Like, especially as far as St. Paul go, like everybody wanted a Minnesota Code when they saw me. Everybody wanted a Chief video. I don't know how to say a video when they saw Trap Booming.
Yep.
The shit was legendary, man. You see the shit we did at the buildings?
Sure.
Like that, like ain't wasn't nobody popping shit like that. Like it was crazy. You feel me? So yeah, so that's how that shit happened though, man. Like I say, shout out to Minnesota Code Chief. Shout out to everybody else that's coming up too, like Ayo. Can't forget Dontel Antonio though. Y'all ain't never had him up here, but he's nice.
Did we? I feel like we reached out. I
And
reached out to
and
him.
he from Chicago, but he grew up in Minnesota. Then he moved to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
think we've talked about it. It just hasn't happened yet.
yeah.
That's
Nah,
the thing. When people say, "Oh, I haven't had so and so up here," like we're usually in the talks with everybody.
Dontel a hard man to get in contact with. You know,
I think he reached, I'm pretty sure he reached out to me.
Yeah, he done did shit like Birdman, and he did all Cyber the Kid shit. Coach Joey in Detroit,
Yeah.
like he raw though.
Don't
Like, he
do-
nice. He on another level.
Didn't he do a podcast now? He got his own podcast, I think.
No, he's doing content.
Just
he
content.
calls himself the
So it's
king
not
of
really a
content.
podcast, but
Yeah,
it's-
so he
but
does
yeah.
commercials. He goes around the whole like
Yeah.
world and talk to people about creating content. Like so
All right.
hard.
But so you're recommending him?
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right, cool. I'll get him confirmed up. Dontel Antonio live on Lake Street coming soon.
Gotta get him when he come to Minnesota. So maybe it's mama's birthday or something.
Now look, if Dontel comes up here and tries to downplay you,
He'll never.
you got to stop recommending people to us.
He'll never do that. That's my brother, man.
Cool.
Only
saying.
Rudy niggas do shit like that. Being honest.
We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it just like that. But before we go, I want you to tell everyone where to find you, where to find your shit, all that.
Man, y'all know shit everywhere. I'm on every social media, every platform, every streaming platform at DB the Rasta. THA, because everybody spell it with THE. But it's THA, DB the Rasta.
And Golden Tears album out right now, streaming everywhere.
Right now. Video dropping an hour right after this called Summer Breeze. Y'all make sure y'all check into it.
And the Trap Booming remix featuring Jeezy coming to streaming platform soon.
I ain't gonna throw that out there, but shit, you never know. We might make it happen.
Or Dirk.
Hey, he did just say Dirk, but shit, that nigga might want 100,000 too. I ain't giving no 100,000 for no verse.
For Dirk, it'll work.
I ain't say it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
I just ain't giving nobody 100K. Hove. I know that's $1 million. I know I'm talking far fetched, but I'm just saying.
That's who you would give 100,000 to?
I mean, I get a nigga more than that. J. Cole, anybody like that. I mean, I'll give Dirk 100K if I just had a free 100K to give him.
Dirk is worth 100K for sure. Well,
That shit was on my YouTube feed right now. Trap Booming. How I scroll Dirk. Just how this, like right here with this little shit, this little shit. This just
No,
popped up
I'm
on my
definitely
feed.
not gonna say. I'm not saying he ain't worth it. I'm just saying, you feel me? Like 100K is a lot.
It's
of
a
bread.
lot to get.
That's
It's a
of
lot
money.
of
a
shit.
house.
And you got to make sure that if you spending that much money, that you get all the paperwork behind it. All the paperwork behind it. You got to be able to sell the record, because whatever label they under is taking that money.
I don't care if it's 10,000 or 5,000. Get the paperwork right.
Man, I'm telling you. I swear.
Yeah, for sure. Well, again, DB, appreciate your time.
Always.
Keep doing your thing. We'll have you back again. Let's talk about Loud on Lake Street Part 3, because having you there would be crazy.
Bet.
That would be
With it.
crazy. That's it. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. I'm your host, Jake Bearcloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Bearcloth1. Follow us everywhere at Live on Lake Street. We out.
Yeah.
How you feel about it?
Shit, it was cool. How long did we go, though? God damn. Was that 2 hours?
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so cursed up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it.